Roma community are more open to accept LGBT people than LGBT movement are open to accept Roma people. So yeah, sometimes I find more solidarity inside my Roma community than the LGBT movements. I did not receive very much solidarity from the LGBT community, and that's because I am Roma. So LGBT movement are a little bit racist. So you will not receive full solidarity. They will only tokenize you. My intersectionality, all my identities, they're coming together. I cannot separate them.
Welcome to the podcast Amaro Voice. Amaro is from the Romani language and means our Roma, Sinti and traveler voices among Europe. My name is Mishi. I'm journalist and Roma activist. Today I will interview Antonella Lerca Duda. Hello Antonella, thank you for being our guest. Of course, you can introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi everyone. I am Antonella Lerca Duda. I am a Roma trans woman from Romania, a human rights activist, book writer, and politician version sometime.
Thanks for watching us. If you want to support us, you can like this video and give us a comment. And to not miss our episodes, you can subscribe our YouTube channel. If you are watching or listening right now on Spotify or listen on Google Podcasts and Apple Podcasts, you can follow our podcast. To get all information from us, go and follow us on Instagram and TikTok, Amaro Voice. Can you share what your journey of self-discovery and transitioning has been like, and how your Romani heritage played a role in shaping that experience?
Wow, good question. It's a long story, we don't have so much time, but let me tell you that in Roma community, we are a lot of LGBT people. And now in 2025, more and more people from Roma are accepting their identity and their sexual orientation. In my time, and I speak in 1999, so it was like old times, it was difficult for me to making my come out in the community. Especially that in Mahala, we have this kind of traditional, extra radical traditional Roma. So it was hard because I had to be married with a girl when I have 14 years. So it was the starting and the beginning of all my transition. When the marriage cannot be held, it come out a lot of questions and a lot of disturbing voices from inside of the community, like saying what happening, why he don't do his duty as a man, his natural duty or something like that. So I said no. I said no. I will not get married with a girl against my volunteer. And I started to transition that because everyone asked me why and put a lot of question what's happening with me. So my family took me to a lot of doctors, a lot of hospitals to try to find a way to tell them that Antonella, it cannot marry with a woman because she is sick, something like that. So finally we had an endocrinologist who say, okay, his dysphoria gender, his diagnostical. So yeah, I give you a document. Now you can go to your Roma community and tell them that Antonella is sick, so she cannot perform the man duty. So yes, that moment was when I started to transition, and it started also to be marginalized by my community, my Roma community, because everyone was afraid of me, that I am sick and I can give them this sickness, which was actually a very big problem for them. They separate me, they marginalize me from all other members. But that was a good thing for me because I can start my transition without someone ask me why I wear long skirt, colorful, and why I'm dressed like a woman. So yeah, it was very hard because society already was against LGBT, against trans. So being also a Roma, it putting double discriminatory on my shoulders. So yeah, it is hard because my intersectionality, all my identities, all my sexual orientation, and all my uh, they're coming together. I cannot separate them. All my these things coming together. So like when I am get discriminated, I get for being trans, for being Roma, for being sex work, for being woman in this world, misogynistic people. So yeah, yeah. My Roma blood make me being also courageous and make me powerful in front of all this hate attack.
I mean, that's sadly, especially for Roma, we all maybe in different ways, but we all like experience discrimination in different European countries, but also in other countries, not only in Europe. And it's sadly then sometimes when it comes to LGBTQ plus, that they people sometimes discriminate other in even they experience discrimination.
Yes, 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 yes. Even inside of the LGBT community, we have a lot of racism against Roma people. So sometimes Roma LGBT members are not fully included in LGBT movement. We have like this white LGBT movement, and we can see today what's happening all around the world. That the right wing win a lot of states from Europe. So we must stay together to fight together in this fight against oppression, against patriarchy, against capitalism, because we cannot separate one from other. LGBT from Roma, from sex work, from woman, from feminism. We are all together in the same shit. So let's fight together.
That's a good point, and also you already mentioned intersectionality. So my next question is about it. So for people who maybe don't know, can you explain what intersectional racism means?
Let me give you an example. I will give you myself examples. Intersectionality means when a lot of uh, gender identities, sexual orientation, religion, color of skin, and all these stuffs bring together in one person. Like me, I am Roma, I am sex work, I am a woman, I am a trans woman. So all these attributes make me intersectional. Intersectionality is about bringing together all minorities vulnerable. For me, I think intersectionality is the best way to fight against oppression, because we all the intersectionality, all the minorities are the same. We have the same issues, so we cannot separate them. First, we separate and we fight like too many fights, little fights, and never win something. But when we fight together, we have big win.
Mhm. So example like for me, I'm Roma, I'm Muslim, but also I'm migrant in Germany. So this is also kind of like having different kinds of also racism experience. Not always because we are humans. We are also diverse. Not only our communities, but also as a human, we have different maybe. Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes.
So how do you navigate the intersection of your identity as a transgender woman and your Romani culture? Are there challenges or moments of pride that you stand out that stand out to you?
Well, I will tell you a short story. One time I was in a short relationship from a month with a guy. And the family of the guy say, we don't have a problem with you that you are a transgender woman. We have a problem with you that you are Roma and you are Roma and you steal and you do bad things. I was like, okay, so she don't have a problem that I'm trans, but she have a problem that I am Roma. So sometimes I face different types of discrimination on different types of my identities. I navigate with courage. I navigate with a lot of pride. I am a proud Roma trans woman. I am proud of my Roma blood. I am proud of my transgender identity. So I try to survive. And I think we all try to survive in this shitty world that we live. And the best way to survive is to fight with all your identities, not only one.
Thank you. So on Amaro Voice, we have a rubric called Learning Romani Language. Learning Romani Language. Where we like to share the different dialects with our guests. So first, I would like to ask you, do you speak the Romani language, and which dialect do you speak, if you speak?
Romani language is different in any country and any city. Like in Romania, we have a lot of cities, a lot of region. So I speak the Moldavian Romani, which have a lot of words borrowed from Roma and from Romanian community, from Gadget.
Mhm. So I speak. It's called the Arli dialect. It's a dialect which is spoken in the Balkan countries like Serbia, North Macedonia, Kosovo, North Greece.
Yeah, sometimes I understand the Serbian and the Balkan Roman because I'm also Balkan, Romania is in Balkan.
Yeah.
But sometimes the Romani from other Balkans like Serbian and all this, they have borrowed words from the Gadji language.
Yeah. In my dialect, we use a lot of Turkish words, uh, and also some Serbian words. Yeah. So.
We
So.
also in Romania we use also Romanian words, but also we use the dialect. Which every region have a dialect. So yeah, but I understand others' language. You know, Romani is international. We only have some difference in region and word borrowed from the country we come from, but we can understand each other.
That's true. So I have three words or phrases. So the first one is "How are you?"
Tarsan.
Okay, so we say Sarhian or Sarian, so it depends on which city you live. So it's a little bit.
We say Tarsan.
Mhm. So the next word is walking.
How do you say walking?
We say pirav,
No, I don't say pirav.
like when you walk outside, you know.
Pirao. Okay, let leave it like this.
And like how you say for saying, like when you, yeah, like talking, saying.
Desduma.
Okay, so we say penav.
We also
We say
have
penav.
penav.
Okay.
It's tricky this English. Yes, we also
Yeah.
penav. We also have desduma. It depends, you know, the context of the
Oh,
sentence.
it's
Me penav took.
it's
Like
also.
when I speak to you, I say me penav took.
Mhm.
When I asking you to speak to me, haideți tu mamanța.
I can understand from, yeah, I mean I can understand from friends, but we would say te va kera ili te kera lafi. We would say we use we say te va kera or like te kera lafi. Like it's like it's translating like having a talk or having a conversation, something like this. So it's a little bit different, but also it's funny because I know from other friends like how you say for good, you say mishto, right?
Misto. We also say shukar.
But what means shukar in your dialect?
It's something nice.
Nice, like beautiful, nice. And we say for good, so we don't say mishto. Instead of mishto, we say shukar. So we don't have the word mishto.
Yeah, I told you it's
Yeah.
different language. I also one time I was watching Google. Google translate only one type of Romani. You know.
Okay, so this was learning Romani language. Learning Romani language. What kind of support or solidarity have you received from both the LGBTQ plus community and Romani communities through your journey? How do these communities overlap or differ in their approach to inclusivity?
Oh my God, you make some questions. So I did not receive very much solidarity from the LGBT community, and that's because I am Roma. So LGBT movement are a little bit racist. So you will not receive full solidarity. They will only tokenize you, like using like a check, if only for saying they do something for Roma, but they don't do nothing. Roma, of course, Roma community, it's led by men, and the men are very misogynistic and don't give spaces for women or transgender women. Luckily for me, I have this Roma feminist in Romania, which are my friends, and we fight together, and they are very intersectionality. So yes, you can find friends, but you also will have a lot of people who will try to use you as a token, but never bring true solidarity.
Mm. Yeah, that's sadly, it's always like when you start something new and you are like the only one from the community, then it's always like they try to use it like a token. So I know this. I know this also from my work when I started in media in like 10, 15 years ago. So it's similar.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They try to check
Yeah.
this like, okay, we have Roma people. Yeah, you have one person, bitch. We are a big community. Yeah.
So, what are some misconceptions or stereotypes that people might have about Roma culture or transgender women, and how would you like to challenge or dismantle these views? Also, maybe like you said, from LGBTQ plus community to Roma, and also from Romani community to the other, So like,
Yes, I want to tell you a thing. Roma community are more open to accept LGBT people than LGBT movement are open to accept Roma people. So yeah, sometimes I find more solidarity inside my Roma community than the LGBT movements. A lot of stereotypes are on Roma people that we steal children, we do that, we do that. But politicians bring Roma community and put them on subject, like in publicly say that they are the people who do bad for this country, and people will use these minorities, like they use all minority, like they use LGBT minority to attack us and to gain more popularity from Gadji people and voted by Gadji people. So our stereotypes of Roma is because of our politicians who perpetuating and continuing to do this so on. Um, and of course, we have a lot of stereotypes to break, but slowly we do, slowly, very slowly.
Mhm. So, what advice or message would you like to give other Romani transgender individuals or maybe struggling with their identity, especially in environments that may not be as accepting or understanding?
Yeah. Okay. To all my LGBT Roma people over there, I know you can watch me. I see you. I hear you. I am here for you. Be proud of who you are, even for your oriental sexual, even for your identities. Just be proud of yourself and fight for your rights.
So, on Amaro Voice, we always ask our guests about the anecdotes. Do you have some anecdotes which can be similar to the topic what we was talking about, but also from your work or other stuff, what you would like to share with us?
No, I told you the one with the
Mhm.
my the mother of my boyfriend who say,
Mhm.
I accept you as a trans woman, but I don't accept you as a Roma
Mhm.
people, no? And
Mhm.
I say, why you don't say accept me as a Roma woman?
Mm.
Because you steal.
Yeah, that's
And I was
horrible.
like, okay.
So,
So yeah, we finished that. We broke up there in
mm.
that moment. But I no, I don't have some others.
I mean, that's sadly when something happens because it's not your fault to be Roma. So, thank you for your time. Do you have any closing words?
You doing a great job, Amaro
Thank you.
Voice, and keep doing the information and education on Gaji people, and maybe someday we gonna destroy all the racism in the Gaji.
Maybe do you know some important like Instagram pages, websites who do like Roma LGBTQ plus work? What it's important to talk about, to share, to make more visibility for this work. Do you know maybe?
We don't have LGBT Roma.
Okay.
We don't have in Romania. We have only one
Mm-hmm.
NGO for LGBT, which is white, and
Mm. So maybe it's time to create. Maybe it's time to create your own.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe I will think about it.
Okay. Okay. So
Not a bad idea.
yeah. So thanks for watching or listening. Ciao and Devlesa.
Thank you. See you. Thank you.
This podcast is funded by the Stiftung Erinnerung, Verantwortung und Zukunft (EVZ) as part of the project Amaro Voice, digitale Bildungsarbeit über die Communities der europäischen Sinti und Roma bei der NGO Medien und Kulturzentrum Deutscher Roma e.V.